Good morning, vlog. Welcome to the weekend vlog. It is currently Saturday, October 5th, I believe. And yes, October 5th, and it's 9:42 a.m. So I just got dressed, literally put on a dress this morning. I actually did a little bit of makeup since I haven't been doing makeup throughout the entire week. I thought I would do some just to spice up, I don't know, my weekend a little bit. So my weekend plans, I have so much homework to do. So I know I'm going to spend some time at the coffee shop today. This cute little one called Augie's that is in the city that I'm going to school in and the city that I live in with my parents. So I'm going to head to Augie's today. I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter, but I do California Indian Friday every week. And yesterday I had a really rough day, so I didn't get it up. So I'm thinking about posting it today or just extending it for next week, because since I had such a rough day, I might just give myself a break and be like, okay, you can focus on other things. So that's another thing that I have to kind of figure out what I'm gonna do today. But other than that, I think it's gonna be a pretty minimal, chill day. Again, just a lot of studying going on and just running some errands. Quote. It's supposed to say quote choices.
Solid words.
Excellent quote choices.
Quote, solid work. I love your choices. Quietly. Real gems. And you discuss them thoughtfully, insightfully, sociologically, and also personally. Very good. Your discussions flowed well and had a real sense of the importance of Durkin's field work for the discipline of sociology. Keep it up. Grade A.
Yay! Now you have to read the paper. My uncle just went to the Carolann's cafe and got us some breakfast. So I got home fries, eggs over medium, some sausage patties, sourdough toast, and my coffee. And right now I'm pulling up my sociology reading and trying to figure out how I can underline a PDF. So if anybody knows, let me know. All right, I found a way to edit and underline on this PDF. So I'm in Adobe Acrobat, the app, and there's once you upload the PDF in the app, there's this little button in the corner for you to comment, and then there's a pen, and you can underline. But my only thing is that you can't move the page while you're commenting. You have to click done and then move the page, which is kind of annoying, but at least it gets it done. Alright, so I got some feedback in my last video that you wanted to hear more about what it is that I'm specifically learning in my sociology classes. Like what it is that I'm studying, the theories, you know, all more of the specifics. So this reading that I'm doing right now is from the Marx and Frederick Engels Reader, which you can find online. It's the second edition. And so I'm in this class called Classical Sociological Theory, and we're basically, if I could sum up the class, I would say that we're studying a lot like individual thinkers who contributed to sociology as a discipline, and like the foundations of sociology and what like contributions they added to sociology. So the first one that we looked at was Emil Durkheim. So we read a whole book on Durkheim and then wrote a paper on it. And then the next thinker that we're getting into is Karl Marx. And so the basic, essentially the theory and contribution that we're learning about and studying in the reader is historical materialism. So some of the things about historical materialism is kind of like Marx arguing that the economic structure is the foundation to society, and if you want to understand society, then you have to understand the economy and the material production. And he argues that like if you want society to change, then you have to change the economic foundation. I've been studying this for the past few weeks, and then we're going to study it for the next few weeks. So I personally really like Marx as a thinker, and I agree with a lot of his critiques of capitalism. So I'm really excited to be studying this in my class right now, because the more Marx that I get to know, the better. But anyway, that's just kind of a specific of, look into what it is that I'm learning in my class. I'm trying to see if I can pull up the notes to historical materialism. Yeah. So some other things that we were talking about in the last class, the focus of historical materialism is that if you want to understand society, then look at society's products, rather than their culture, knowledge, and religions. Because if you really want to understand society, you have to understand how people meet their needs. Like, this is really important for Marx. Got into the classic discussion of means of production, of course. Social relations of production, the superstructure. So that's something that we're reading about. So we kind of drew a diagram, which maybe I could show up on the page right here. So we drew a diagram. So the superstructure are the ideologies, the values, the morals, religion, law, philosophy, etc., all of these things. And the thing that's contributing to that, that's making all of these ideas, ideologies, religion, law, is the economic base. So that's what Marx is arguing. And all of that, the whole diagram, is called the mode of production. I hope that helped you give like a little peek into what it is that I'm studying in my classes right now and getting more specific with sociology. Like I said, I've really been enjoying this class because I think it's important, if you are in the sociology field, to understand a lot of the foundational thinkers who contributed to the discipline. So I've been enjoying that a lot. Now to get back to more studying and reading. show you how I've been taking notes on my readings in case you're interested. So I have this PDF, like I said, I opened it in Acrobat, and I've been using this pen tool to write and underline. So I underline because since I have to write a paper on this, there's going to be quotations that I'm going to have to choose to include in my paper. So this way I've collected a bunch of quotes, and then I kind of summarize what exactly is going on in this section of the reading in the margins, of course, and just kind of do my own annotated notes. So then if I'm looking for like, okay, what is this passage about, without having to read the whole thing, I can just read my notes on the side. So that's kind of what I've been doing throughout this whole PDF. Y'all, me and my dad are gonna go drop off my check that I have to give for this class that I'm taking, and then we're gonna go to Starbucks and the grocery store to pick up a few things. So this is what I'm wearing. Got my dog markings on my Adidas bag, and I'm gonna head out the door right now with my dad. Oh, this is the new dog, huh?
Yeah. This is Shady. And this is Dexter. No, Shady.
Wait, what's his name?
Dexter.
Dexter.
There, Shady. Shady. There.
Right there. Right there, Shady. That one's yours.
Because she won't let him. No.
This one's yours. There you go. Good girl.
Here. Come on. Come on. Come on. You don't want that?
Let me see.
Come on.
Come on, take it. My dad is showing me the beef that he gets to make stew. That's the one I got last time.
Yeah, but that's a lot. So I don't know if you need
I got this one. I got 2 of these. They didn't have that at Stater Brothers. My dad was saying he gets this one and cuts it up himself to make stew.
See this here? Sometimes these are the ones that when they're more better, they use them for fillet.
Oh.
When they're short of fillet, to make up the weight, they would take the eye out.
Oh, wow. Back from the store at Vaughn's, and I picked up my sister a birthday card because we're celebrating her birthday tomorrow. So I want to make sure I have a birthday card to give her when I see her. And we put all the groceries away, and then there was a few clips back where we were at her house on the reservation, and I was saying hi to the dogs. But while we were there, I picked up my ribbon skirt and my ribbon shirt, and this other shirt that I have that says Strong, Resilient, Indigenous. And I think I'm going to wear this skirt to the powwow, but it needs to be altered because it doesn't fit me. It needs to be altered because it doesn't fit me, so I'm going to take it and have them cinch the waist or do something, because it's more the waist that I think I have an issue with. I think the height is fine, but I'm really glad I picked that up. So we ordered some vinyl storage, and it just came in the mail. And look, it has a card with my name on it. Hold it while I pull it. Hold it while I pull it. Okay, open it. Look, they sent us some records too.
Columbia. We call the name Maria. We're calling Mariah.
Sometime.
Yeah, Mariah.
Stars. Look, they sent us another one. 2 more.
Stars.
There's 2 more in there.
What is it? Every day we grow. Children pickers.
But this is what we really ordered, is this vinyl storage. Oh, it came with records inside of it. That's not what we wanted.
Well, let's see what they are. Polka. Polka. Down by the old.
We got dinner from California Fish Grill, and I got salmon, and they forgot my corn. But it's okay because I have sweet potato fries.